The man slowly opened his eyes, a little bit surprised to see the bright sunlight. He imagined anything but a normal morning. How could this be? All night, his sleep was tortured, coming in frantic bouts of rapid unconsciousness, giving little relief to the crippling knots that locked his stomach in pain, and constantly waking in panic, with the horror that he had just witnessed only hours before continually flashing in his mind. But the world was at peace. A breeze blew, a bird sang a song, oblivious to the complete destruction of all things good that was so obvious to this troubled man. How could I have been so stupid, so blind? I put everything into this man. I believed, man. I believed. He made everything make sense. It was so simple. Everything I ever wondered about was answered, and I understood. I really understood. Boy, was I ever a fool. The anger swelled until his eyes hurt, his ears burned, and his hair itched. The tears burned his eyes as his stomach once again twisted into knots. At first, the man feared for his life, because surely if they killed his leader with such vengeance, the followers had to be next. But now, his life didn't seem to have the same importance. It all seemed so useless and irrelevant. Just a week before, the man understood not only his life, but his place in the world. He had peace with the things that he saw in life for the first time. The tragedies he had saw, the people he had witnessed being killed and tortured, and the children he had seen killed. This man he had followed revealed it all to him. It had all made sense. There is a God, and he controls all things. No matter the chaos, no matter the pain, he understands. He knows he has a reason. And his son is here. He's here. He is here. And it all finally makes sense. We are above it all. And they killed him. He is dead. He took us to the top of the mountain and they threw us off. God, I am such an idiot. So stupid. How could I have been so stupid? But he was so different. That look, that blasted look, that one that made every doubt just fall away. I believed. I really believed. What do I do now? The thoughts came rushing to his mind so fast and so fierce that his head hurt. The morning sun and the ridiculous tranquility that surrounded him confused him even more. It was like he was the only one who understood what a loss this was. The pain. Oh, the pain was paralyzing. The man was racked with grief, bouncing between blinding rage, self-hate and sorrow and self-pity. Not only had he lost his understanding of life on this earth, but death had become just another milestone in his life, because he had seen what the ultimate plan was. Or so he thought. The day continued with a numbness he had never experienced. Why? Why? The thoughts bombarded him all day, repeating over and over. Fear gripped at times, giving way to rage, hating the men who had killed his dream, to hating the man who had given him dreams. The day dragged ever so slowly into the night as the man resigned himself to the darkness, knowing he was all alone. The friends he had and depended on would now only remind him of how stupid and deceived they all have been. Finally, exhaustion took him to sleep with his final thoughts being that nothing would ever happen to ever make him believe anything again. Several miles away, as Saturday night rolled into Sunday, a large stone rests over a large hole, securing the remains of what was left of a previous tragedy. Without a reasonable explanation,